Yeah, we're about 20 miles in now. It really hurt.
But you know the best thing about pain? It lets you know you're not dead yet!
Well everyone, welcome back to Cancer Corner. We're back here today at Hardwick Park, and today's marathon run day, which we've been planning for a little while. It's a lot colder and mistier than it was the last time I was here, so hopefully that means the park's going to be a bit quieter. But we'll have to wait and see when we get out there. Obviously it's going to be a bit of an effort a day, so if you think that effort's worth chipping in a couple of quid for the brain tumour research, I've got the vest on today. There's a link in the description down to the GoFundMe, sorry, not the GoFundMe, down to the Just Giving link for the brain tumour research charity. And if you want to see how the run goes, obviously there's a link to my Strava down there as well. Ideally we're looking for somewhere between 3.5 to 4 hours today, nice and steady. I was going to try and do it a bit harder, but unfortunately I've got to go for bloods on Monday to get my next cycle of chemo, so I don't want to take too much out of it. So we're going to have to go a bit chilled, but if you want to follow along, obviously there's a subscribe link below as well. And yeah, we'll get out the video. I've got a couple of rotating support teams with me today because of the COVID restrictions. I can't set up any sort of like aid stations, so my wife's going to come for the first sort of hour, and then they're going to be replaced with my parents, just to keep down to the meet the one person, which is the rule at the moment outside. And the rest of the time it's just me, one step in front of the other for 26 miles, so it's going to be a long day. We'll get some updates on the way around. I've got a couple of sports drinks, and I've got probably about 4 gels which I'm going to spread out between probably around about every 45 minutes. I should be able to get one of them on board. We'll get you a bit of an update after a few miles, and we'll see how we do it. So there we go, that's a traditional first mile warm up down. Everything feels okay. So 1 down, 25 to go. So there we go, that's 5 and 42k down. Pace wise we're sitting just under 8.20 a mile, which is like, that's what we want to hold for the whole lot. That'll get us somewhere around about 3.5 hours, but expect that to slow down a little bit. 25 minutes in now or so, I think. I can't see the time on my watch, but yeah, probably about another 3 hours to go. So there we go, past the 5 mile mark now. Still a bit ahead of pace, so we'll take it easy, probably for the next mile or so. Time for the first gel. Have one of these about every 5 miles or so. And then hopefully for maybe like the last 4 or 5, I'll have enough fumes left in the tank to carry me through, bring us around the full marathon. So let's get this first one down my neck and keep going. So yeah, so 8 miles, nearly a third through. Start to feel now, so hopefully the sugar will kick in. And yeah, so it's fatigue's starting to kick in a little bit, but I've got 3 more gels to use, plus a couple of bottles of drink which are going to be coming down on the mobile aid stations. So hopefully there's enough calories in all that to get us through it all. There should be. It just falls back on conditioning after that, and keeping on top of the effort, which we're doing quite nicely so far, but still a long way to go. 10 mile update. My wife is predictably late, so I've been without a drink now for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Thanks, Jill. On my last gel, so hopefully she turns up before long. Because in the next 5 miles or so I'm going to need more gels, and I'm really going to need a drink before the next sort of 10-15 minutes is up. So hopefully she turns up. Right, that's us at the half marathon point, so we're counting down the laps now, 13 to go, and it's hurting at the moment. So yeah, that's an update. I've got my drink now, so I'm going to have an easy lap, get this drink down my neck. Got a couple of gels left, and yeah, still a long way to go. Fitness wise I feel okay apart from my right leg. My right calf starting to feel pretty tired. I'm getting a bit of a pain in my right knee, so if we just take it nice and easy, next 10 miles and we haven't got far to go after that. And yeah, still on course break for 4 hours, so should be easy enough as long as we don't fall apart. Well, if my knee didn't hurt before, it did after that spill. Managed to get clattered by a very excited little puppy and end up on my arse. So yeah, so had to cut up a little bit. I think my knee's more bumped than cut, just a bit muddy. But well, I suppose it's good training for the Ironman because that's going to hurt too. Let's keep going. Well, 15-mile update, it's time for another gel. My leg's killing us where I went down now. So these last 10 miles is going to be absolute hell. I mean, in fairness, they are anyway. Last 10 miles of a marathon is absolutely grim. But yeah, carrying a knock makes it a bit worse. We'll have to run it off in a couple of miles. We'll get better. I want to go home.
Woo! Then why don't you run home?
There you go. Yeah. Support crew. Hey? Many more. That's mile 20, that. 6 more. We're about 20 miles in now. It really hurt. Park's getting a bit busier, but it's not too bad. We're still managing to get round. Really well and truly feeling that wall coming up now, but I've got 1 gel left, a couple of bottles of drink, and yeah, 6 miles to go, and then home and dry. Let's go. I think at this stage any chance of beating the PB's out the window, like, but should be able to hold on break 4 hours if we can't keep going. It's the last gel gone. Got my drink at the next aid station. We've got about 10k left, and then I'm finished. Coming up a 24 mile, and I'm pretty sure this ground's set into a treadmill. I feel like I'm moving and this watch just is not taking the distance up. Yeah, there we are. So far. Oh. 2.5 miles to go. Oh. And here we go. Last lap. My boys joined us. Here he is. Oh. I don't know if I'd be doing this last lap without him. Thank you. Hey little manny, we go, we're done. Brilliant, well done. Right, 3 hours 53.
How did you do that for 4 hours?
Well, I'm alright. Well, so that's just done. 26 and a bit mile down. I want to say big thanks to my old man and my mum and my wife and the Benz for being a mobile aid station today, because we weren't all allowed to stick together because of the stupid COVID rules, but it's they're not stupid, are they? But yeah, even with plenty of drinks and plenty of gels, 26 miles is still hard work to run. But yeah, well, hopefully if you enjoyed seeing me suffer, it's worth maybe dropping a couple of quid in the donation link to Brain Tumour Research, which have been supporting us with sharing the story about and that on different websites over the last couple of weeks. Big thanks to was it Sarah and Kelly? Sarah and Kelly, who donated some money on the way while I was running around, and it all goes to a cracking cause, and we're getting close to about £1,000 mark now, I think, on the donation page. And like I said, it's nearly £3 a day for research at the centre, so it's a lot of money. It's an expensive job, so hopefully we can get close to getting a day's worth of research and start plugging away towards the second day. But I won't be doing any more marathons for a little while, put it that way. I don't think my legs will take it. But anyway, thanks very much, and I'm going to go and fall asleep in the car. See you later.